lot of people see Jonkano as just noise. It was once, and I think it's still to this day, a nonsense in the book of law.
To those who just think of Jonkano as noise, it's not. It's more than that. You know?
Like I say, some persons don't like Jonkano. That's people preference, but Jonkano actually brings people together. Unless you're on the too far end, it's the only people who have excuse. Because the man who up in the middle there, no, I tell you out on Bay Street now. Whoever the man is in the middle, who ain't get the horn on, who they reckon, that's your eye view, if you can't see. You see what I'm saying?
All right, so my position is the brass leader of the High Voltage Small Axe Nation. I'm officially was running from this position, but unfortunately I couldn't run no more. So they grabbed me. I don't know, you know when you just say, man, listen, let somebody else. But when it's your time, it's your time. You know what I mean? And it just so happens, whereas I'm here back in the Saxons, now brass leader.
My position in the brass is co-brass leader, and I guess you could say the caller, as they would call it, the person that calls the music in the front, making sure that everything is moving smoothly from song to song. I came from an athletic family. When I took the music route, I guess that competitiveness was already in me. I knew I wanted to be the best, and that's the only motivation I needed. I just wanted to be the best.
My name, Mark Antoine, assistant section leader for the sousaphone. When I first started out, watching Jonkano, Saxons was like the only group that really stood out to me. You know, and I would be home and just be watching videos on YouTube and whatnot. And then I would go to their practices and stuff. So yeah, I just always felt like Saxons had the best sousaphone line. So yeah, that was always something that put me to us. Started off at the age of 5. My family was a bunch of prophecy people. So with prophecy, that's the jumping church. That's a lot of music. Yeah. And my auntie had a trumpet inside of her room. And he just being those, he saw the trumpet. So I just decided to play the trumpet. From there, I just had like a feel for music. Going to church with the trumpet, sitting by the drum set playing. I didn't know what I was playing when I was just playing. And then I just started to feel it, go for it. I started to see like marching bands and stuff like that. So it influenced me to say, hey, I want to join that. You know what I mean?
Everybody's fucking like this, right? The minute we reach, everybody fucking ready.
Jonkanoo, a lot of people see Jonkanoo as just noise. It was once, and I think it's still to this day, a nonsense in the book of law. But what Jonkanoo have done for many youths, many gangsters, many persons who's out there who are homeless, it actually helped them.
It pulls more the youths away from all that crime. A lot, I mean, I know crime and thing and what's not a bit high in the Bahamas. I feel like it just takes a lot of young guys, young girls off the street, you know, just to have something to do instead of just being outside and like, you know, getting influenced by bad influences and what's not. So I feel like Jonkanoo is like a positive thing. And that's our main motto within the Saxons brass itself, to bring in the young guys and to grow up the youths. That's our goal.
You meet a lot of people, you know, and it always encourages you, especially with seniors. They always encourage you to do better. Not only just for Jonkanoo, but they encourage you to have a better life. You know, you get to watch them, watch people get married, you learn what to do or what not to do. So Jonkanoo is a very big impact on a lot of people, especially the community.
Jonkanoo is a platform you could reach many. Even with this brass section, it's like we have so much walks of life in this brass section today, especially the youths. And once we can now groom these fellas to us, their mindset, not just to say education, because, you know, we always speak on the education part of it, but life itself. Life itself is challenging. And we try to groom them, we try to make sure I put them on the right path and make sure they excel. Always. How does it mean to me to be a Saxons? Hard.
You just got to be steadfast.
Dedication. Commitment. Unity.
We call ourselves small axe because, you know, it's not the power isn't in the numbers really. It's the quality in the players and the heart that they have to go out and do what they gotta do.
We have some ups and downs, but at the end of the day of the brotherhood, we get through things like that. You know, that's the best part about brotherhood.
To be a Saxon is just to be a champion. That's what amazes me. I feel like a champion all the time. No, we most say that I feel like we're the underdogs, but it's always a goal to beat the big dogs. So I just feel like Saxons always is conquered at beating the big dogs and what's not.
Saxons on 3.